Hi everybody. I realized the other day when I did my video that I didn't really finish what I had started and I didn't have all the bottles in here I wanted to show you guys. I had mentioned a few blind buys and I actually did receive the one I mentioned in the last video, the blueberry. So I was going to go over that and show you a few other things that I had kind of left out or that I was trying to remember the name of and couldn't. So this is kind of a continuation of that. So, please don't mind my face. I have nothing. I have a little bit on my eyes and I have a little bit on my lips. I have nothing on my face. It's Friday and I am going out to meet some friends later. And when I'm working from home that day, well, I actually had to run a few errands, but I just don't like to do my makeup till about 4 or 5 o'clock just so it's fresh when I go out. So I haven't done any makeup today like that. Plus it's rainy and that's why I ended up braiding my hair today. And it's going to stay like that tonight because it's probably going to be raining tonight too. So let's just get right into this. I had mentioned, okay, I don't want to do too much of a random order. I had mentioned in a video that I had ordered sorry, my phone's vibrating. I had bought an Avon fragrance. I don't think I mentioned this in the video. And I had bought another one. And I was going to show you another one that I had since my favorite one, probably, out of this, out of the rare gold, of the rare collections. But anyway, the one that I purchased when I went out that day was Far Away Infinity. And I really like this one. I wouldn't say this is a holy grail fragrance, but I liked it better. I just got over there smelling them. We have a flea market in Myrtle Beach that there's actually an Avon lady there on Highway 17. And there was one for years and years and years there, and she passed away, and now another lady's doing it. But I've always read so much about the Far Away fragrance, the original one. And I'm sure I've smelled it before in my life, but I went in there and smelled it. It's okay, but I did like the Infinity a little bit better. And then when I got home, it was like $15. So I bought it. And when I got home, I read reviews that it reminded people of Olympia. And so I see that now. I would have never caught that until I read it. So it's not an exact dupe of Olympia, but it's kind of in that family, if you will. And the one I had ordered a miniature of online, it was a blind buy because you can't get this anymore, is the Rare Diamonds. You can get it, but you can't get it there. She told me it's been discontinued and she didn't carry it anymore. So, and I also have Rare Gold and I also have Rare Pearl. This is the Diamonds. And it's the prettiest of all the bottles. It's kind of a opalescent bottle and it's got the pretty top on it. It's just gorgeous in the light, and it's got like a little diamond. I don't know if you can see it on the very front there. I would say this will remind you a little bit of Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, but not as strong, which Lovely is almost like a Narciso Rodriguez, but not as strong. So I do like this, and I do like Lovely. When it gets into the Narciso Rodriguez, that musk is a lot stronger. And some people say that this reminds them of Rare Pearls. I like this one the best. So if you have never tried these, you can get them generally on sale for like anywhere from $12 to $15 if they're on sale. Try these. And I like Rare Gold. Rare Gold is just so, like, if you like Bob Mackie or just some of those 80s bombs, you would like Rare Gold. And I still like Rare Gold. It's just, it's a bit dated and I have to be in the mood, and it's kind of a fall fragrance for me. And you guys know I don't categorize things a lot of times, but so that's the Avon ones that I wanted to show you guys. And these are the three that I had out, and then I mentioned in my last video in the beginning that one I had found at TJ Maxx, and then found out when I got home it was $9.99. Marshalls, sorry. It is, I have found out since then, it is an Urban Outfitters perfume. It's been discontinued, and it's selling on eBay if you can find it for like, I don't know, $30 or $40. So I was kind of glad I picked it up. It's a really good smell. This was the only one that they had in the store, and it's chai, I'm going to say apici, I'm not really sure. I've never seen that word before. When I picked it up, I thought it said chai spice. That's an E, so, and it's not misspelled or misprinted or anything. That's how it is on Fragrantica. It's just a nice chai fragrance. And I fell in love with it in store. I actually wore it to bed that night, and it's so beautiful. But you can see, I paid $9.99. If I was to see this again, because even in store, these are $18. And now that it's been discontinued and the fact that I do like the fragrance, I would buy it again for $9.99. And so this is the only one they had. But I wanted to bring it, even if they would have had more, I would have probably just bought this one, but I might would have gone back and got some more. So this is a nice one if you like those scents to pick up. I smelled this in the store because they didn't have it boxed up. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, you know, you see a lot of videos about people buying it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls because they can return it. They're cracking down on that. They almost did not let me return that baby doll, Harajuku, and whatever the other, or Harajuka, and whatever the other one was that I had bought that I hated. I had sprayed them like once. I didn't use them. I mean, you could tell, but they had been opened, like the cellophane or the wrapper had been opened. They almost did not take those back. And about 3 months ago, I had Ross tell me they did not accept perfume returns. I took it back to another Ross and they did accept the return. So they're cracking down on that, which is a shame because they don't have testers. So basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to blind buy and be stuck with it unless you can smell it actually in the store like I was able to smell this, or you're going to have to know beyond a shadow of doubt you like the fragrance. So I just wanted to mention that one, and I do like it. This was a blind purchase. And it's the Mont Blanc, and I don't know if it has another. I think it's Mont Blanc, if I'm not mistaken. Signature. Really doesn't have a whole lot of information on the bottle. I bought this blind purchase. I had seen a few people just love it, rave about, you know, just. I'm gonna spray it, but I don't want it stuck in my nose, so I'm gonna keep it away from my nose for a minute. This is another, oh no, it's weird. This is weird to me. I think there's orange in there. I forgot the notes. I looked it up on Fragrantica. Some people, I think, are saying ice cream. Some people said it smells like a milkshake. Some people are getting the orange. I get the orange. This is just okay to me. I would never buy this again. And I think I got it for like $30, so I'm not that upset. But I would never, ever buy this again. And I will be doing really good to use this bottle up. I'll keep it because it weighs 6 pounds. And it would cost more to ship it to somebody. I mean, if I just get tired of it and I'm just absolutely not using it, I would rather give this to somebody than ship it because it's just so heavy. This one's kind of heavy too. This, I don't know why I bought this one either, but this was another blind buy. And this is Pascal Morabito, I'm not sure. Pure Pearl, EDP. And I took the cap off before I showed it to you. A blind buy. I like this better than the Mont Blanc. That Mont Blanc is just, it's like a light orange creamsicle that you're not even you're gonna have to stick your nose to your arm to smell it, basically. And it's just not, I don't know who would really want to smell like that. Like, it's a good mixer or base, like lotion and then that, and then put on maybe Jo Malone Orange Blossom or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But this Pure Pearl, I don't know, I had to spray it again because it's light too. I don't even know what this is supposed to smell like. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I can't. This is so generic to me. I think what's happened to me over the years is I've been like this about perfume for 40 years, and I'm not kidding you. And I think by this time, my nose has just gotten so picky that if it an example is coming up. If it's supposed to be a blueberry scent, it better be a damn good blueberry scent. And now I've smelled the best of the best. Like, I like the La Petite Robe Noire Intense. I think that's the strong blueberry one. That one's great. Demeter blueberry, which is the same scent as when they did the collab with Jelly Belly blueberry muffins. Exact same scent. Great blueberry. I still don't know what this is supposed to smell like. Could somebody tell me? I know I've read it on Fragrantica, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't smell it. That would offend no one because you can't really smell it. So I mentioned let me go ahead and tell you about this one because this is probably one of the main reasons I was going to do this video today. This lid is wonky. This is the Sugarful Dream. It's the one I think I said in my last video it's supposed to be blueberry marshmallow. Wherever I heard that from, and I did hear that from, is wrong. It's not blueberry marshmallow. I think it's blueberry musk, some jasmine, some other stuff. I don't know. I did hear a few people say it's not like anything like the pink one, the regular Sugarful. And they were 100% correct. Do not order this thinking that you're getting a blueberry version of that strawberry Sugarful. This is awful. And the reviews on Fragrantica, I reviewed it, and you'll know my review when you read it because it's gonna say the same thing I'm getting ready to say right now. This is not sweet. It's not a gourmand. I don't even smell blueberry. I smell what might be a blueberry bush. I don't even know. And I got the rollerball. I actually sprayed this yesterday, carried the rollerball around with me, used it every 5 minutes, and still got basically nothing but a generic mess. This is nothing like Sugarful. I said this on Fragrantica. The regular pink Sugarful, 10 out of 10. This is a 0 out of 10. I never got the spice one. I don't think I ever smelled it. Just after reading the reviews, I didn't think I'd like it. I honestly thought I would love this scent. I do not like it whatsoever. I'm probably going to sell it. But if you buy it, I had one of my other pink, I have 2 bottles of Sugarful in the pink, this size, the strawberry. One of the lids on that one's wonky too. So, wonky lid. Not my fault. It came like that. I've used the rose ball. I've used the roller ball. I sprayed this on me. I probably sprayed 2 sprays on my shirt. I was like, whoa. And I took the roller ball with me. I haven't sprayed it since. So I'm probably going to sell this. So, and I paid $65. I did not pay shipping. I don't even remember if I paid, it was $64 or $65. I don't remember about tax or whatever. I would probably sell this, shipped $50 if you want this. It's brand new. So, but I mean, you're going to have to, maybe I'm not doing something right. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to want to go on right. But like I said, I have a regular Sugarful. They need to get it together. They got a great bottle, but that lid is not fitting. Okay, in one of my last few videos, I don't think it was my last one, I mentioned a gardenia. Now I'm so sidetracked, I don't know what it was, but I was mentioning, I think I was talking about the Perfume Natalie, and I said that Elizabeth Taylor gardenia is great. This is a wonderful, wonderful gardenia, and it's this is the one I was trying to tell you that Vermont Country Store for years was the only place you could find this unless you just found one for a lot of money on eBay or somewhere. And it's Evian, Evyan, perfume.com, okay? And when I bought this bottle, here's the bottle, from Vermont Country Store for about $70, and I'm pretty sure plus shipping, so it probably cost around $80. This is, oh my God, this is like Night Bloomin' Jasmine was, I believe that's the Jovan or Cody, but back in the day, I'm talking 30 years ago, 25 years ago, that was an excellent perfume. I don't know if they reformulated it and made it weaker, but I don't think they make it at all anymore. But this is a great gardenia. If any of you guys have this jungle gardenia or you've smelled it before, I wrote Vermont Country Store last year because I didn't see it on the website anymore, and they said that they didn't have it. And they didn't know if they were going to have it back. So I don't know. It might be back on there again because this was about a year ago when I checked. Great gardenia if you can get your hands on it. But this was the one I was trying to talk about in another video and I couldn't remember. So just so you guys know, that was it. My foot's going to sleep on me. Let's see. Pretty bottle. And another one that I was trying to tell you about the other day, or actually in 2 different videos, and I couldn't spit it out. In my pretty bottles, my beautiful bottles, I'm going to have to give Delina some props because I love Perfumes de Marley, ever how you say that. I do not have exclusive. I do not have any other things from them. I mentioned that, what was it that I said I'm probably, the niche, I don't fall for the whole, I've got to have every single one of them anymore. I have a lot of Bond 9s. My Bond 9s, I'll have to do a video on those because I do have, I think about 12 or 15 Bond 9s. But I didn't fall off the wagon of just niche scents. I love every single one of my Bond 9s. They are amazing. I've been buying them for years. I've bought them from Neiman's. I've repurchased them on the gray market, like some places. I've never bought a fake, never had a fake. And you can get bonds for around $100. So I would never pay. A lot of people say, oh, they're not worth $450. I wouldn't pay $450. I've paid $400 for one before. But that's still, now they're like, you can get bonds all day long for $100 and they're not fakes. I would not repurchase Delina. I'm not keeping it just for the bottle, but I love the bottle. I don't like Delina that much. I'm not a Delina person. And that's why, a lot of people said, oh, well, you might like exclusive. But then I hear people say that it smells pretty much the same. So why would I do that, It's got that weird rose to me. Again, the same weird rose that's in Toy Chew bubblegum. I don't know what that's classified as, but that's the same. If this to me smells like Toy Chew bubblegum, if you put a little bit of bubblegum scent into it, that's going to fade in a minute. But that's a little bit weaker of that cedary rose, and this is a beast. So that's one of my pretty bottles. I just don't like the fragrance that much. Here's one of my pretty bottles, and I do keep this in a box. I don't really know why. I think I'm just so scared something's going to happen to this beautiful bottle. Am I still filming? Yeah. For somebody that could not stand and was never interested, didn't even want a sample of Versace Dylan Blue, and I like Versace scents. I have quite a few Versaces. What I was so shocked, and I may have mentioned this in another video when I got it, when I was in Dillard's and smelled a Versace Perfume Dylan Turquoise. Here's the box, the packaging that it comes in. And this bottle is stunning. I mean, I love this bottle, but that's not why this bottle did not influence me at all. This is one of the best fragrances I have in my collection. And it is so different than the regular Dylan Blue. So if you didn't like the original Dylan Blue, like I didn't at all, but fell head over heels in love with this one, I mean, this is great. I freaking love this, but it is one of my favorite bottles, okay? But I love this. I'm always going to be honest with you. My Fragrantica reviews are hardcore sometimes, but they are exactly my opinion. I don't let anybody else form my opinion for me. A lot of times I will write my reviews on there before I even read the others. And sometimes I do read the others first because maybe I read everybody's review before I bought it. But with this one, I didn't. And I bought it, and then I got on there and I was like, let me just say what I got to say before I read what anybody else has written. And then after I wrote my review, I read everybody, oh, it's a cotton candy, sweet bomb. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know who smells cotton candy out of that, but I don't. It's an unrefined nose that's going to smell cotton candy out of that. I've got some straight cotton candy scents. I've got some straight blueberry scents. That is not one. One of my newest purchases, it was not a blind buy. I bought this online, but I smelled it in Belk's one day. And I bought it online because I got a gift set with a small one, just like this, and the like 10 mil, almost like a Scentbird type twirl up type thing. For less than $100. And I think this alone is right at $100. So I love this scent. It's Rebecca Minkoff. Did I say that? Actually, I went in the store twice. I went into Belk twice and smelled this before I made my purchase. It's a favorite bottle, but it's not one of my... I mean, it's cool. I like the bottle. It's heavy, too. But this fragrance... This is so good. Actually, I've got the Scentbird travel type thing in my pocketbook right now. I love this. Is there leather in this? I don't know. It's just so good. I wish I could think right off the bat what it's going to remind you of. Because it does remind me of something. But, oh, this is just so good. So good. I just wanted to let you guys... This is kind of a mishmash video. Some recent purchase, something I don't like. Some I've tried to mention in prior videos. And I wanted to let you know about that Sugarful Dreams in case you were wondering. And you haven't bought it yet, I wouldn't. I would not buy that again. Oh, I showed you guys my foot's turning purple, I think. I showed you guys in a video, in my last video, I think, the Asia. That's Fendi, and I think I did not say that, and I told you that I had a small bottle that I had acquired somehow. Well, I found it. This is it right here. 20 mil. This is a 20 mil bottle. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't that much. And the other one, I believe, is a 50 mil bottle, the one I showed you in my last video. I thought maybe I had gotten a sample, a miniature sample or something. That's not what it was. As soon as I found this, I remember I ordered this online in 2018, and then in 2019 ordered that big bottle. So this is the small bottle. This is the one I told you, if Opium, the original Opium, not the watered down crap they have today, and a sweet Cinnabar had a baby. It's gorgeous. This is way better than Opium ever was. So if you like those oriental scents, this is a great one. But if you don't want to buy that 1 ounce bottle, I think it's one. It could be 1.7, but I'm pretty sure that's a 1 ounce bottle. That I have that might cost around $60 or $70. Look for this one because, I mean, mine's still almost full because I use the other one too, and I don't use it that often. I mean, I have so many scents. Never bragging when I say that. I have an addiction. I have a problem. I need therapy. But that is a great one. I would pick that over Youth Dew, Clinique, Aromatics Elixir, Opium, or Cinnabar. So if any of you guys like those, get that one. Or the, what is that one Clinique one I have? I don't know. Anyway, I've mentioned a couple of the niche houses, and I said, you know, what was the one I was talking about? And I said, I won't get another one. Oh, the Xerjoff. I'm not interested in any other. I'm not going to get on a Xerjoff kick. I'm not interested in any other. I won't buy another one. The only reason I bought that one and I bought the small bottle is because of the reviews I read about a bubblegum scent. And it is true and it is good and I love it. I'll have that bottle for 5 or 6 years. If they still have it and they haven't messed up the formulation, I will buy that one again. But I'm not curious about the rest of the Xerjoffs. I think they're overpriced. Which brings me to this one. This is the only The House of Oud that I have. It's the only one I want. I'm a little curious about another one. I forgot what it's called now. What is it? There's not one called Princess, is there? It's a black bottle. But anyway, I had originally bought a tiny. I'll show you what it looks like because the tiny trial size, it's not a sample, it's a trial size bottle. These are hand painted, and the tiny trial size bottles, the bottle's about this tall with a gold lid. It's not a miniature of this style. It's just I've probably showed it before. It's just a straight bottle, but it has this and then it has a gold top. I think it's a ½ an ounce, and I think I paid around $20 or $25 for it. It was worth it to me because I wanted to see if finally we really had a fragrance that really smelled like popcorn, and we did. This is a love. So once I got that one and I tried it and I knew I wasn't going to get tired of it, and I really, really love it. The popcorn note is not disgusting. It's not weird. It's just a beautiful, beautiful popcorn note. So it was full size, large size worthy for me. But this is not anything I'm not going to get off on a tangent with the House of Ouds. I think they're overpriced. I was just willing to pay, I don't know what I paid for this, but I was willing to pay that for this. And I did order the tiny miniature for $20-something before I made this because this is an investment. But I don't regret it. I love that perfume. So if you like the popcorn scents, or you're somebody that was all about the Miss Dior Sherry and missed that popcorn note, I don't know that I've ever smelled that, but I believe this has more of a popcorn note in it than that did. That's what I think. So let's see. Okay, this is the one I'm always trying to tell you guys is one of my favorite white florals. And I can never remember the name. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Unfleur Oranges from, let's see, Hubigant. If I'm saying that correctly. Here's the box. I keep it in the box, by the way. And I believe I mention this every time I bring up my Jo Malone Orange Blossom. Now, my Jo Malone Orange Blossom for a straight orange blossom scent is my favorite orange blossom. This is my second favorite, but it's also honeysuckle. And there could be jasmine or other white flowers in here. I'm not real sure. I pick up orange blossom and honeysuckle, and this is a beautiful scent. This actually reminds me a lot of the Avon honeysuckle I showed you from back in the day that's still perfect. And if you look that Avon original honeysuckle up, you see people online begging for Avon to bring that back. Best honeysuckle ever. And I agree with them. I mean, that was a great one. The one that I have, that I still have, a third of the bottle of is great. But this is going to kind of remind you of, actually, I'm about to spray this because I love this, but just a little bit. Yeah, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Tuberose Gardenia from Estee Lauder, the private collection. But where that's Tuberose Gardenia, you can tell this is orange flower honeysuckle. But you see what I'm saying? They're all white florals, so there's a little bit of a difference. But if you like that one, I don't know if it's still as expensive as it used to be, the private collection Estee Lauder. I believe you can get this for about $50, I think, or $60 maybe. And you might can find a better deal than that for the 3.4 ounce. I believe, yeah, I know I do. I actually know I do. I need to take my camera into my room and go through my 2 drawers that I now have that are complete backups, because I don't have like this backup in the drawer with this. I now have my backups in my backup drawers, and those will stay exactly like they are now. So I could go ahead and actually do those, but I do have a backup of this. So this is one of my favorite white floral perfumes, Elizabeth Taylor Gardenia, and then Jo Malone Orange Blossom. That's probably 3 of my favorite that I can just pop off the top of my head, straight white floral favorite scents. So I think, oh, let me show you this. This is the little thing that this crap comes in. I'm sorry if you love this. Don't be offended, because everybody likes different things, but I don't like this at all. And I already knew when I ordered it not to expect the Sugarful in a blueberry form. I already knew that, because I'd already heard a few people say that. This is terrible. And those reviews on there, I don't know if they've never bought a bottle of perfume before, or I don't know why they think this smells like blueberry cotton candy, but they are wrong. This smells more like, I don't even know. I was going to say like a Juicy Couture with a blueberry bush stuck in it, but you can't smell it after 5 minutes. So I mean, whatever. If you like it and you love it and you want it, shoot me a message, comment down below. I will ship this to you, and it's pretty heavy. In this, wrap it all up, ship it to you for $50, and I just got this. And I'm not going to spray it again, so you don't have to worry about that. But there's going to be people in this world that love that, just like I love the pink one. It's just not what I was expecting. I will stick with my Demeter Blueberry and my, Intense, Le Petit Robe Noir. Oh, and they sent me a sample of Sexual Noir. It's okay. Lasted all of 5 minutes. And a sample Sexual Paris. It's all right. Actually, to me, when I tried these on my wrist last night, I put one on one wrist and one on the other. And this, I couldn't even smell this anymore. I like both of these better than that Sugarful Dream, if that tells you anything. So if you know what these smell like, these are better than Sugarful Dream. And I would never, ever, ever order a bottle of these. They sent me this too. It's for men. I'm just going to stick this in something when I sell it and give it away to somebody. I will be doing I went through my basket. I have a tall basket of declutters, and I went through them and pulled out about 10 the other night. And I've sold probably 15, I don't know. But I still think there's over 100 perfumes in that basket. I want to do a video where I just show it to you, tell you how old it is. If you want it, make me an offer and lay it down. Because you either have had it, you're going to research it anyway, and price-wise, all you're going to have to do is find a comparable, because that's what I'm going to do. And I will consider, trying to give you an example. Okay, so like this. I've used this bottle probably 6 times. So if you can buy this online, I'm not selling this. If you can buy this online for $20 shipped to you, of course, I'm not going to try to sell you this for $20 shipped to you. I'm going to take that into consideration and would sell it to you cheaper because it has been sprayed like 6 times. That's what I'm saying. So if I do the declutter video like